Hello beauties and welcome back to my corner of the internet. If you are new here, then my name is Mariah, also known as Live Life's Beauty, and I'm so glad that you are joining me. And if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much. As always, you are greatly appreciated. So today's video is just a quick catch up about my week so far. I really want to have these videos called Sunday sit downs where I just recap over my week to see if I've been making small steps to actually achieve my 2024 goals every day. So how has this first week gone? Not so well. Behind the scenes it has been a lot better. I have definitely started to declutter my house. I have got so many things out of my house. I have a storage container and that really needed to be sorted out. Like I said, one of my 2024 goals is to move out of this space. I am just in desperate need of more space, guys. So with that, I have been decluttering the house. Anything that I do not want to move with me when I move home is getting thrown away or has already gotten thrown away, and that's the kind of premise that I'm living by, is just really building up more space in this house. But however, it feels like it's an Aladdin's cave, because the more I seem to get rid of, I still have nowhere to put the things that I want to keep. And I have thrown away black bag fulls of stuff, bags and bags and bags. I think I've thrown away I've donated 2 huge black bag fulls of shoes and clothes. I have given away to a charity about 2 black bag fulls of clothes. I have decluttered 3 like 140 litre boxes of things out of this house. And you know, you look around and there's still not really space for anything, and I've kind of gotten rid of all I can get rid of. So in that front we're doing good, but we're also not doing great. And also I have been applying for some houses. I have been really discouraged from the housing market, guys. It's just crazy out there. Long story short, I feel like God is telling me to stay where I am for now, and I want to trust and believe in God, because God's timing is the right timing, and I see him making little changes towards my life and my situation. But a part of me is like, really, God, I can't bear this for another like couple of years. I just can't. But I really do have to keep the faith, because that is one thing that I've also been doing, is really listening spiritually. I think the baby's gonna wake up soon, guys. Welcome to mum life. So if I have somebody joining me, I'm gonna film this video regardless. So number 2 on my 2024 goals was to look good and feel good. It was to definitely spruce up my everyday appearance. I wasn't looking after my body, wasn't eating healthy, wasn't eating right for a long time. Guys, we're at 50-50. I would say half the days I look like a presentable human, half the days I look like nobody cares or loves me. I think I really underestimated how busy the Christmas period would be. I think any time I've obviously gone to something for Christmas or met up with somebody, I have obviously looked good and made the effort. However, on the days where I'm kind of running errands or doing major cleaning, I have just looked busted, crusted and dusted. I will be back. We now have a special guest, so if you do hear any noises, it is that special guest, and if they do not want to continue to play happily, then they will be joining me in this video. I do not want to ramble too much about weight, because I am in no way, shape or form consider myself to be overweight. However, I will probably make a separate video on this, just so you guys understand more where I'm coming from. But long story short, this is the biggest I have ever been. I'm currently a size 12/14, and a lot of my clothes just are not fitting right, not looking right. I thought I was doing really good after I had the baby at Slimming Down, and then I seen a photo of myself at a party that a professional photographer took, and I literally just felt my soul leave my body, as in to say, is that what you literally looked like, and you really thought that you looked good that day? But you know, that kind of spared me to really take slimming down seriously. I have been not doing well. I've never been on a diet. I've never done well with diets. I've never done well with any kind of restrictive eating. It's not really restrictive, but less eating than what I'm used to. I'm very good at maintaining my weight. I am not good at losing weight. I have never lost weight. I've had 3 babies and I've always gone up a dress size with each baby, never lost. So, you know, I was happy with how I looked. I've always had a belly for my size, and that is the number one thing I want to get rid of. I think if I can just get my stomach flat, that's my main goal. I'm not really trying to actually decrease everything. Sometimes I do look at pictures of my arms and I'm just like, whoa, they look quite big to me. But again, guys, I've been doing really bad at eating. Like, I start off good in the day and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on a roll, and then it just goes to pot. I'm eating crisps, I'm eating chocolate, I'm eating sweets. I don't even eat all of them things on a regular day. Granted, time of the month does play a part in it. However, no girl, I really need to get back to eating, you know, fruit, salad and vegetables for snacks. Like, I used to eat vegetables in every meal. Salad, I was never really a big fan of salad because I'm not really a big fan of cold foods in general. I don't mind fruits and yogurts. I went shopping and I just stocked up on all the healthy things. I can get away from the chocolate, I can be persuaded from sweets, but crisps, oh, it's just my vice. And I could literally have about 3 packs of crisps a day. So yeah, guys, I'm trying on that front. And last but not least, YouTube. I really didn't anticipate like what it would take to film and post and edit YouTube videos. I did it in the past, so I knew it was kind of a lot of hard work. However, with having 3 little ones and with having a very busy schedule with them, it's just been one thing after another. It's been days out, which I could record, but also I'm not really trying to make this channel like a family vlogging channel. That's why it's kind of hard for me to film with them. I don't mind them being in my videos, like clips and glimpses of them or things that we do, but primarily I'm not really gonna vlog like days out. I don't mind doing like little shorts of days out and things like that, but to say I'm gonna make a whole video of the days out and it be focused around them, no. I would rather do days out that's focused around what I as the mum does in a day, and then my kids are just kind of like, I take my kids to school, I take them to this activity, then I come and clean the house, then I do this, kind of those days, more of look at what I'm doing on a day with my family. So yeah, that's been a bit hard. Plus my kids are very loud. They say have girls are little pretty preems, princesses. Not mine. They are rough and ready. They're ready to go. They want to be out and about every day. Anytime it's quiet time, it's only quiet for about 10 minutes and then they're roughhousing and play fighting and somebody's hurt. So whilst they are at the age where they technically can be left alone in their room to do something quiet, it's never quiet. Within like 10 or 20 minutes they're screaming, they're shouting, and somebody's hurt. And then also with the baby, he is into a lot of contact naps, which whilst I'm on maternity isn't a big deal to me. Like, I want to snuggle up all the baby cuddles and kisses, and he's not very well. He's had a very bad cold that keeps seeming to get better and then worse and then better and then worse. But we are in winter and it is really cold, so it's just not really shifting. So he's been a little bit more difficult with not sleeping through the night. Any naps that we have, obviously contact naps, he's going to get a better sleep, so I let him do that. And then as soon as you put them down, within 5 minutes they're awake. I think he slept through the night 3 times this whole Christmas break. At first I thought he was a good sleeper because I was just like, oh, you know, he goes to bed at 7, 8 o'clock and he wakes up at like, sometimes he wakes up at 1 or 3. Sometimes he'll wake up at 1 or 3. But when me as his mom also has my own sleep issues, I'm practically awake then from midnight literally until the next day that I decide to go to bed, which is so funny because I wonder why I'm always tired. I wonder why I never have the energy, and then I actually look at my sleep pattern and I'm like, you've been awake since 3 in the morning. I'm not surprised why you're so tired. Filming on that schedule has been a bit difficult, and the videos that I want to create, or when I have the energy to film the videos, or how I want to look in those videos, is quite hard. I'm not a night owl, and most parents, as you know, do things whilst their kids are asleep at night, and in the morning I kind of take that time to slowly, you know, that is literally my only time that I have to myself. So I do kind of use that to like peruse the internet, but I really need to like stop that and use that morning time as a more productive time. But it's just hard because I'm just like, I don't have the night time to myself. I don't put my kids to bed and then have these hours alone. I don't put my kids to bed and then go to bed myself. So yeah, it's not easy. And then in the mornings it's just so cold. It's hard to drag yourself out of bed to like do the things. I can be awake and I can be fine, but it's actually getting up and active that's the problem. Because I go to bed when the kids go to bed, I'm not really doing a house clean at night, so then I kind of have to do that in the morning. So I do need to really work on that schedule, and that I do need to really work on that schedule to just help me have a better productive flow. The last thing with YouTube that has been really making it hard for me to stick to a 2-day filming schedule is perfectionism. Like, I really didn't think I was a perfectionist until I started to do things and then realised how much I didn't like the thing that I'd done because it wasn't up to the level of somebody who's an expert, which is so ridiculous. Like, it is one of the things that pains my life. When I learn something, I need to be good at it. Like, I am that person that is like all in. Like, I am going to be the master of that thing after 2 days, which is just not possible. And I'm watching YouTube is like my hobby, as in I don't watch TV, I watch YouTube. I don't have hobbies, I watch YouTube. So when you're watching it a lot, you see the kind of content that other creators put out, and then you're kind of like, well, my content's really crap compared to that. My content has no structure compared to that. I'm just sitting here waffling on. Who's going to want to watch that? And what I need to remember and tell myself that this is the documentation year. This whole year of my YouTube is me doing all the things that I say I'm going to do and documenting it, putting it out there, so that hopefully next year when I have my ish together, I can look back on this and see the journey that I have gone on. Whereas most people do that off camera, then they come on camera and tell you how to better your life. Which is also great. I love watching those kind of videos, but for me this is more of a documentation. So if nobody subscribes to this and nobody wants to watch, this is fine for this year, because this year is all about just doing it and seeing where it takes you, just taking that step to see what can happen if you do it. So guys, that is my mini update on how I think I have been doing with my New Year's goals. I think it is definitely time for me to go because one of my ring lights has run out of battery, so it's telling me it's time to go. The baby is now fussing a bit more and it is time to get my kids up for school in 5 minutes. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do leave a comment down below so I can get to know you and I can see who's watching. And don't forget to live life's beauty, because life is beautiful and it's out there waiting for you to live it. Bye. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with my baby boy? You've been such a good boy. And you're such a happy boy. Oh, the coffee, and you're so happy. You're so happy and happy and smiley. Say, I'm so happy and happy and smiley. Yes, even when you're sick, it'll build you up big and strong. Yeah.